The citizens of Tennessee do not desire a state government to conceal from public view the evidence of criminal conduct of judges, nor to unlawfully prevent the exercise of legislative power. The latest quarterly report for this reconstituted agency now proves that these rules continue to result in 100% dismissal of complaints filed by non-legal professionals, and that this agency is same old, grossly negligent oversight. And Senator Roberts, you recognize the negligence of this agency, that negligence persists. I see no change in the judiciary whatsoever, and I hear from a lot of people across this state.
I think I can speak for every legislator on this committee when I say, and anyone in disagreement is welcome to speak up, that we hope that this reconstitution will very quickly result in evidence that the judiciary is very serious about rooting out judges who are incompetent or who are corrupt or who otherwise violate their oath of office.
Thank you. My name is John Gentry. I'm a CPA, and I'm an advocate for judicial accountability and court reform. Rather than extend this agency's existence, it should be abolished. I've already spoken in House committee about this agency's unconstitutionality, and I'll make myself more clear today. Tennessee Constitution, Article 2, Section 1, the powers of the government shall be divided into 3 distinct departments: legislative, judicial, executive. Article 2, Section 2, no person belonging to one of these departments shall exercise powers properly belonging to either of the others. Article 5, Section 1, the House of Representatives has the sole power of impeachment. Article 6, Section 6, judges and attorneys for the state may be removed from office by concurrent vote of both houses. The power to remove or impeach is legislative power. The Board of Judicial Conduct is granted legislative power to remove judges in violation of the separation of powers doctrine. The judiciary only has judicial power, and judicial power is only to decide cases at controversy. Article 6, Section 7, judges shall not hold any other office of trust. And the Board of Judicial Conduct is an office of trust, and they're in violation of the Tennessee Constitution in holding a second office of trust. If somehow this agency is considered a court, it's still in violation of the Constitution. Article 1, Section 17 requires that all courts shall be open. And the Board of Judicial Conduct operates in the dark without any transparency and without any oversight whatsoever. Let's get to the heart of the matter, and for that we need to look to our Declaration of Independence. He has dissolved representative houses repeatedly for opposing with manly firmness his invasion on the rights of the people. He has combined with others to subject us to a jurisdiction foreign to our Constitution, unacknowledged by our laws, giving assent to their acts of pretended legislation, for taking away our charters, abolishing our most valuable laws, and altering fundamentally our forms of government. And the existence of the Board of Judicial Conduct has called, these are declared acts of tyranny. And if you think back to when they wrote that Declaration of Independence, why did they write for abolishing our most valuable laws and altering our fundamental form of government? I'd be happy to explain further in Q&A if you have questions for me. Since its inception, the Tennessee Board of Judicial Conduct has never once recommended impeachment, and seldom do they even bother to reprimand for criminal conduct. I've provided the members 2 handouts, Auditor's Compilation Report and a CNN investigative report. Those documents prove that the judiciary is incapable of self-government, and that 100% of complaints filed by non-legal professionals are dismissed, and it is impossible that all complaints are without merit. The facts show, and I have sworn this same uncontested statement in federal courts, including the Supreme Court of the United States, that the Board of Judicial Conduct aids and abets rights violations and federal crimes perpetrated under color of law, and they are guilty as principal. They're criminals protecting criminals. I also know, I'm a CPA. I know Chairman Roberts is, or Senator Roberts is as well. I've gone through the entire 800, 900-page budget. I can't find any cost for the Board of Judicial Conduct. It appears to me buried in a separate line item in the budget. I couldn't find it. I'm a CPA. The Board of Professional Responsibility is there. I don't know if it costs the state. Certainly it costs at least lease for the office or something. But if you have questions for me, I'm probably one of the top experts in this country about judicial misconduct and the misuse of these judicial oversight agencies. So I welcome questions. Thank you for your time.
I absolutely positively agree that that the efforts in the past for identifying and removing corrupt judges has not taken place, and I would hope that this bill serves notice.
For the first time, I've heard somebody talk about corrupt judges. Thank you, Senator Roberts.
And I kind of made this comment yesterday in Judiciary to the bad judges out there that we're serious about this. And I think part of the reason that we didn't want to turn it over to the Supreme Court was we felt like we could put some teeth in it and do it better. But so we'll see how it unfolds. I think we agree on what we want to do. It's just how we're doing it that we disagree on. So I think we agree there's a problem there. I think we agree that we need to solve the problem. It's just how we do it. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Hey, Tennessee, if we're gonna save our republic, we're gonna have to do two things that must happen, and it's gonna fix everything. Everything that is wrong in this country, from the protests that we're seeing across the country, to how government handled the COVID-19 pandemic, everything that's gone wrong is because of two fundamental departures from how our republic was formed. Two violations of our state constitution. And if we're going to fix anything and start to restore justice and liberty to this nation, these two things have to be fixed. Number one, we have to restore the right to petition for redress of grievance by address or remonstrance. That is the voice and the power of the people, that we have a right to address our government in oral presentation and present our complaints or other proper purpose as provided for in Tennessee Constitution, Article 1, Section 23, and in the First Amendment of the United States Constitution. And the second fundamental problem is that we have to restore objective oversight of our judiciary. There is no check of one branch over the other of our judiciary, resulting in the rampant corruption admitted to by a state senator in Judiciary and Government Ops Committee, and none of the other members contested with him that we don't have a problem with corruption. I'm not trying to change anything here. These are fundamental to our form of government, the check of one branch over the other, and the right of the people to petition for redress of grievance by address or remonstrance. I'm just working to restore what the founders provided for us. And if we do these things, I believe in my heart, I know that we will have a great healing of our republic. My name is John Gentry. I'm a candidate for State Senate, District 2, Sumner, Truesdale, and part of Davidson County. I hope for your support in the election, but more importantly, I hope for your support in restoring the check of one branch over the other of our judiciary and restoring our right of petition by address or remonstrance. So I hope you'll take time, share this around, learn about the right of remonstrance. Go on my YouTube channel. There's a video, Paid For in Blood, explains the right of petition going back into the 1800s and the history of it. So I hope you'll take a look at that. Thank you for your time and watching this video. God bless, God speak to us all, and in God we trust. Thank you.